Alright, so let's take a gander again, and because as more things come to me. Alright, now, look at these in 3D. In fact, look at any ancient pictures and stuff in 3D. Okay? So when you look at these in 3D, you see what I'm saying is true. These are mechanical. This is for like a machine or whatever. I'm trying to zoom in here. See these two in the very center? It has like a little snake looking thing. That's because on one side, and then you got to figure out which way to read these. It's kind of like a puzzle, but one side, it's the same shit as this right here. The only difference is it's in motion. It's moving. Now, if you got one of them computers, which mine's with my daughter right now, where you can draw in 3D and stuff like that. So if you can draw, if you got a computer where you can draw in 3D and all that, you should be able to take a few of these and put them together, or do them all. You know, it's going to take some time. But, alright, so looky here. Looky here. So you know, imagine, if you will, if you take a motor out of a vehicle, and you know how you've seen them videos where you can take a motor out of the vehicle and then they could do whatever to make it run or whatever like that. Well, let's say you got it on a cherry picker and you're sitting there with a motor and you're screwing with it, and you turn it sideways or do whatever, and then, you know, like, see, two in the center. One goes like that and then it goes to the other because it's in motion, and then the third one over here, you know, and then bam, something happens right there. Or it could be read the other way. Maybe you go this way. That one, it looks like it's got wires and stuff, and then this way or whatever. These are machine PC parts. These are King Solomon's leaving record of some sort of device or whatever. And you gotta figure he was a king, and you gotta figure nowadays with these people in power what kind of shit they have, and likely, you know, this might be a weapon to control the people. It could be, you know, some sort of technology to control the people and make people think that demons gave him these ideas to whatever. I mean, there's some people out there that can sit and, you know, build anything or whatever. And, you know, look at that. So, yeah, it's like when they spin around certain ways, then they change a little bit because there's some sort of machines. I can tell, you know, this has to do with, you know, different elements, sound, vibration, you know, possibly the stars, and stuff. And some, you know, maybe some wires and some different elements. But on a lot of them, you could put two and two together where they're doing something. And they go with each other. It's mechanical. And certain things take place. Like, hang on. Like, well, hell, you know. You can see what's going on here. You see the similarities. You totally see the similarities in each one because of the mechanics. Fascinating, but so there's some motion that goes on. You see those two in the center. One goes to, you know, they have almost the same stuff in them, and then it changes. Something happens. I mean, you can match them up pretty much. Like these two at the bottom. Look at that. There's something going on there. And you can call it magic. You can call, but there's some motion. There's some, for every action, there's an opposite and greater reaction or whatever. So, look at this. This might open up some sort of portal or something. I've seen an old picture of, like, the firmament above. It's an old drawing, and it had, like, a curtain, like and the sky and stuff. It was kind of trippy, but, I'm not talking about that one picture with dudes walking on the ground, and then, hey, yeah, it might have something to do with that picture, too, because that one just came to mind, too. The dude's crawling on the ground, he goes from reality into some other different worlds, and stars and all that stuff. Remember that picture? I can't remember what it's called or anything, but, yeah, these are diagrams. That's